Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit ludkinscollectables.com for more. How's it going, Pokemon fans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, I will play a little bit with Alolan Golem-GX. So 250 HP lighting Pokemon with Hammering, Super Electromagnetic Tackle, and Heavy Rock GX. Powerful Stage 2 Pokemon. One of my favorite Pokemons definitely from the Gen 1 Golem. What else I need to tell about this card? It's a lighting type, which is interesting, instead of the fighting. It has weakness in the fighting, which is also interesting because originally he was a fighting Pokemon. 4 retreat cost, very high retreat cost. Probably not gonna retreat this, never. Paying 4 energies, and of course this is minus 20 to the metal Pokemons. For one lighting and 2 double core and 2 colors energies, 1 double cores, you can go for 80 with the Hammering. Adding 1 more lighting energy will be enough for 200, but unfortunately then you're gonna take 5 damage counters to itself, and you can Heavy Rock for like 100, preventing your opponent from playing item cards from his hand. That's pretty much it. In addition to that, I'm running 2 copies of Tapu Koko, regular with the Fly Flip, and 2 of each Voltorbs and Electrodes with 2 copies of Tapu Lele GX. So 18 Pokemons on the list, 33 trainer cards and only 9 energies. The reason why I'm running a low amount of the energies is just because we can Bazap Thunder and have extra 2 energies attached. So technically turn 2 we can already start to attack for like 200 with that Super Electromagnetic Tackle. Item cards, 2 Field Blower, as well as 2 copies of the Rescue Stretcher for the Pokemon Recycle. In addition to that, I'm running 2 Heavy Balls and 4 Ultra Balls, so we can search our deck with those cards for Golems, Gravelers, whatever Pokemon we need. I decided to go with 4 copies of Rare Candy, so I can have the best possible turn 2 Golem in play. 1 special charge, so I can at least try to recycle my double cores energies, because recycling double cores energies and playing them with the Electrode should be enough for 200 damage counters with that Electromagnetic Tackle. In addition to that, 1 copy of Bridget, as well as 3 Guzmas, and of course 4 of each N and Sycamore for the drop support, 2 copies of Skyla, so I can search my deck for any item card that I need at specific moment. 4 tools, 2 choice bands and 2 flowstone for the free retreat, and of course 9 energies, 4, 5, a DCE and regular basic lighting energy cards. If you're looking for any of these cards, make sure to check ccgcastle.com, link provided as usual in my video description, getting 5% discount on your first purchase by TCG Center 5 code. So yeah, in today's video, I played a couple battles with this deck. Actually, in the game number 2, I did tiny mistake which actually cost me a game. I could maybe even win a game if I tried to play a little bit smarter, but just decided to attach those energies to my Alolan Golem, and it turns out to be a pretty bad idea. But anyways, I hope you guys are gonna enjoy watching this video, so make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. So see you in the game. Okay, so I'm gonna call heads, which means I'm gonna start first. Let's take a look at the opening hand. Not the worst, not the best. That's just all I'm gonna say for now. Not the worst, not the best. Because I'm going first, I'm probably just gonna Skyla into the Heavy Ball. That's interesting. Skyla for any sort of supporter card. For example, let it be 1 copy of the Sycamore. Looks like I'm done for now. So I'm passing my turn, and I hope he will not have that N, so I can have my Rare Candy with Heavy Ball. Nope, he will not have it, looks like. So there's just a Water Energy card and 1 Ion Pool for nothing, which means I'm gonna get another Geodude with the Heavy Ball into the Golem, of course. And right now I just need to get somehow that electrode or any sort of the Ultra Ball so I can simply knock him out, retreat down to my Golem and knocks out my opponent Remoraid. And looks like this is actually going to happen. So I guess I can discard these two cards into the electrode. Then I can Bizap Thunder, of course, knocking out my electrode, allowing my opponent to take the prize card here, but this is just doesn't matter because I have right now that Golem with the Hammerine available for the 80, which means I can just knock out my opponent, Remoraid, of course, and win the game at my turn 2. So that's the GG. Alright, so let's move on to the game number 2. After a quick dunk at my turn 2 against my opponent Remoraid, I'm looking forward to face again my opponent number 2. So I'm starting with one Geodude and a Voltorb, something similar to the game number 1. It looks like my opponent doesn't have basic Pokemon. And looks like he also plays some sort of the lighting deck on the other side. So let's see who's gonna be faster right here. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna also top deck that Tapu Koko. Raikou is on the other side with the Bombing Thunder. It might be Tapu Koko GX featuring Raikou, so this is not a bad deck at all in my opinion. I have nearly perfect start here, to be honest. I'm gonna Ultra Ball, probably for another Voltorb here, and after that, I'm thinking just about playing that Sycamore after I attach my double CORSAIR energy to my Tapu Koko and use that Fly Flip. Yeah, definitely good turn 1 for me, no question about that. So there's a Fighting Fury Belt and Lightning Energy and one Ultra Ball, which should be, I guess, for Tapu Lele into Bridget. And then Guzma discarded. Oh no, so he decided to go with the Oranguru. So there will be one Instruct for 1. Nope, Sycamore for 7. Okay, one Max Potion also lost right now. So that's 2 pretty good resources. One Guzma and one Max Potion lost for my opponent. Alright, there's a Shackle. Okay. Kind of confused, but it's okay. Oh, what a nice top deck that was. To be honest, I'm just gonna Fly Flip for now. That's gonna be it. Feeling comfortable flying flipping around just because the next turn I can have that Ultra Ball and then Sycamore for 7. I can grab myself one Graveler and put him into play. Why not? Why not to have one Graveler in play? Then I can have much easier Golem evolution, of course. I'm still kind of confused to see that Shackle on the other side with the High Berry and with the Wrap. Okay, I mean, you can flip a coin if you get lucky, you can just paralyze your opponent. I mean, this is not even bad with the Flip Tini and with something like Choice Band against GX or EX Pokemons. That's for sure, plus also with the Emerald Paradise Conversation area. This Shackle can be very toxic, to be honest, and it's just uncommon card, so... Yeah, looks like my opponent will try to hit me for like 10 here. That's just... pretty much it. I'm wondering why only 10 damage counters. Well, just because there is also Stadium, which will apply for me. Let's grab that one Growler and let's put him into play. And after it, I'm gonna go with my Sycamore for 7. So, playing Sycamore for a fresh hand of 7 new cards. Guess what? Pretty much nothing. I'm thinking about using another copy of the Growler here, to be honest. So my Fly Flip should does only 20 damage counters, and it will be only for Oranguru on my opponent bench in this situation. Okay, but at least next turn I have very great chance to pull one of my golems, so that's at least something. Alright, so next turn I'm also gonna play that N, which will help a little bit my opponent. Acerola and Paradise Conversation Rio discarded for 1 Tapu Koko GX as expected to be honest. So yeah, he can definitely have the Sky High close for 110, even with the other Paradise Conversation area, so that should be enough. Minus 20 or no, it's actually minus 30. But anyways, there's a Fighting Fury Belt and Instruct. So I'm gonna need actually 2 cards here. I'm gonna need a Choice Band, Electrode. Oh, I'm gonna need actually plenty of cards. Plenty of cards, to be honest. I think I'm not gonna take the risk. I'm just gonna attach the DCE to that Graveler with the Flowstone. Who cares? At least I can have Hammering for like 50. 50 times the attach energies to all of your opponent Pokemons in play. So that GX attack is a little bit broken, to be honest. Ooh, okay. So I was a little bit worried to see if there's gonna be my Golem, so luckily I get one. Rescue Stretcher, no need to be played. I'm just gonna hammer in my opponent for like 50. Next turn I'm gonna hit him for like a 200, which is gonna be enough for the knock. I hope it's gonna be enough for the knock if there's not gonna be another Tapu Koko play, of course. As the things looks right now, for the next turn I'm gonna Ultra Ball 2 of my probably rare candies into my Tapu Lele, so I can fresh draw 7 cards with Sycamore. I'm thinking I'm actually going to do that. I think 2 Golems should be enough in this matchup. And there's another Ultra Ball which might be or might not be for another Tapu Koko. I'm definitely gonna find that out. Yes, it is. Okay, so another round of the Tapu Koko. So this should probably be another 130 with a Sky High close. Alright, which only means one thing. I need to hit my opponent with the Super Electromagnetic Tackle for like 200. There's no question about that move. I'm desperately looking forward to do that. And I hope there's not going to be another Fighting Fury Belt. Because if he can find another Fighting Fury Belt, then I'm not going to be able to one-hit knock out that Tapu Koko. Sky High close, 150 this time. Okay, so that means even Raikou next turn possibly can knock me out. Ultra Ball for 2 copies of Rare Candy. Actually, let's just go with 1 Rare Candy and 1 Bridget. Worst possible scenario that can actually happen here is that I miss Energy Attachment. So I'm not gonna take the risk missing Energy Attachment. This is just because I decided to go with the Electrode, adding my opponent. As I mentioned it, no sign of the energy card. But I do have something even better here. I'm going Bazap Thunder here. And then I'm gonna go for another Golem with my Heavy Ball. And simply I can hit for 230. Which I'm definitely gonna do. So there we go. 230 minus 30, that's 200 in the total. I took 50 damage counters back, but at least we are right now equal with the prize cards. There's a Tapu Lele and the Guzma. Alright, so two very powerful cards. Whew, that's very, very close matchup so far. If my opponent can somehow find two more energies, then he can knock me out with a Tapu Thunder. So far, he cannot go for the one-hit knockout, unfortunately, without two more energies. But there we go, there's another Tapu Koko. And this should be another 200. Yeah, this should be more than like a 200. Oh, that Fighting Fury Belt is actually a real deal right now, because with that Fighting Fury Belt, yeah, there's a plenty of different options that my opponent can do right now. And there's also Sycamore for 7. Okay, so I'm gonna need another Field Blower. No question about that. Energy card with the Max Elixir. Another energy attached from his hand. Yeah, he's in a much better position right now. And there's another Max Elixir even, so another Tapu Koko should be ready next turn for my opponent, so probably I'm just gonna lose this game anyways. Tapu Thunder, 200, 360. That's a lot of damage counters. The top deck is just another Guzma. Guzma play for my opponent. Yeah, I guess I don't have too many options available. And then just tries to shuffle some of my Pokemons back into my deck. Ultra Ball, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna play that. Yeah, I have that Choice Band available, but I don't have Field Blower. Oh, I have Field Blower available. Alright, so maybe Miracle can actually happen. Or maybe not. Tapu Lele for something like Sycamore. I need Energy Card, I need Field Blower, and I need Choice Band in order to knock out my opponent Tapu Koko. And yeah, I get almost everything that I need. Even Field Blower is just enough. Even Field Blower should be enough. So another 200 damage counter. Knockout for my opponent. I again took not a 500 but 50 damage counters. And technically, if he cannot knock me out at his turn, then I can probably win the game just by Guzma his last Tapu Koko with already 50 damage counters. So can actually Miracle happen? Let's see. Even Kukui can help him to go for 60. Well, there is Pokemon Fan Club, which means he can grab himself another Tapu Koko, put him in the action, and hit me for like 130. That should be enough for the knockout. Anyways. Very close game, no question about that. That's the GG. Too many Tapu Kokos, too many Fly Flips, and too many running on the bench. Actually, those Max Elixirs saved my opponent, that's for sure. Let's move on to game number 3. Okay, so the last and final game for this Alolan Golem deck. So this is the game number 3. And look at my opening hand. What else I can say about that opening hand? That it's just gorgeous. I have 2 Geodudes available. I also have one Voltorb and one Tapu Lele. I'm thinking about maybe even setting Bridget for extra 2 cards or extra 2 Pokemons on my bench. Yeah, why not? Let's do something like this. Bridget, because turn 2 I can have 2 Growlers already in action. So that looks like a good idea. Alright. There we go. And for now, this is just it. I'm passing my turn back to my opponent. So let's see what type of the strategy my opponent will have for me. Of course, on the other side is gonna be probably Alolan Ninetales with again 210 HP. Well, one Sycamore has been played. This bad boy is a big problem with that Luminous Barrier, but thankfully Graveler can go for like 80 against him. It can also go for like 70 with a Thunder Punch, so that's at least something. I'm definitely gonna keep at least one Graveler available, so I can have that protection against that Luminous Barrier Ninetales, because those Ninetales could be very annoying for me. One Beacon, of course. And Beacon should probably be for something like, I don't know, maybe even Tapu Lele and one Octillery. Actually, Octillery and Ninetales. Alright, so I just need one Electro, so why not? Why shouldn't I try to find Electrode and one energy card so I can get the knockout against that Vulpix? That would be nice, but yeah, looks like that's just not gonna happen. At least not for now. So I'm gonna actually pass my turn back to my opponent. He got pretty lucky here. I didn't find energy card, and that energy might cost me a lot, or might not. We shall see. I hope it's not gonna cost me too much. Still, for the next turn, I can have Ultra Ball, or maybe just simply Heavy Ball for Golem, and then Ultra Ball for Electrode, and then Sycamore for Fresh Hand of 7. Even this bad boy is a pretty damn good. That Glaceon could be a problem, but the thing that I have also Tapu Lele is very encouraging me. So there is one Aqua Patch for that Glaceon. Alright. And what else? A Beazle Hand for like 4 extra cards. Alright, that's fair enough. Hitting for like 100 with just a single double course energy with my energy drive is just hilarious against my opponent Glaceon, of course, if he have like 3 energies available. However, there is one Tapu Lele GX for the Sycamore, and that means I already have like 5 prize cards available, knocking out his Ninetales and Tapu Lele, and also that Octillery. Ultra Ball might be for another Vulpix, of course, and it is. So he definitely also wants to put that Ninetales in play, so he can have him available. And there we go. And another Choice Band, and Sycamore for 7. Alright, so pretty good turn for my opponent, no question about that. And there's another Brooklet Hill, which means he can grab himself another Vulpix and put him on the bench, which he actually did right now. If I'm my opponent, I would definitely retreat that Ninetales, but he decided not to do that. That might be a huge mistake. That actually might be a huge mistake in my opinion. Right now I actually need 2 cards. I'm actually gonna need double course energy and the Choice Band. So where is... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, okay, there's the Choice Band. I almost thought, well, you don't want to tell me that both of my Choice Bands are actually prized. Whew, okay. Thankfully they're not. Sycamore for 7. There's a double course energy. Alright, and also Bazap Thunder. The bad thing is that I didn't get what I was looking for, unfortunately. Which means I'm gonna probably hit my opponent with that Heavy Rock GX for like 100. Is it actually worth to do that? That's a very good question. I can take at least 100 damage counters back, but I can prevent him from playing item cards anyways. But he already played like 3 Aqua Patches, Floatstone, 2 Ultra Balls. There's not too many options that he can actually do. So I'm just gonna do something like this. Okay, I'm gonna pass my turn, at least for now. I have something on my mind. I actually want to knock out his Glaceon because he is somehow in my eyes huge threat right now. And there's a double Course Energy as I expected to see that. So this is going to be 100 damage counters to my Golem in the front. He also played that Ultra Ball. Alright, plus he can also Beazle Hint. I guess I should better go for like 100 and who cares. I didn't. And again, I'm gonna put myself in a very difficult position because of that move. Still, I can have another Electrode in action, then I can have Guzma for the knockout against my opponent. Maybe Ninetales if I get lucky. If not, worst possible scenario, I'm gonna knock out his Tapu Lele. And that's just it. It is how it is. I mean, even Double Course Energy as a top deck. Actually, wait a minute. I think I can even knock out. Okay, there's a Double Course Energy, but there's a good thing. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140. Why not? Why actually not try to gamble here? I have something hilarious on my mind. Something like an Ultra Ball. And then knock it against his Glaceon with my Tapu Lele. Yeah, that's actually a very hilarious move. So I can Skyla play into the Choice Band. Oh, no way. Bazap Thunder can only goes... yeah, didn't count on that. Really, I didn't count on that move. Oh, okay, I didn't even read the Electrode. I thought, well, you can just attach him wherever you want. Yeah, but you can't. Alright, that would be just hilarious move if I was able to do that. Attach Electrode to my Tapu Lele and then Choice Band and then simply knocks out his Glaceon for like 170. Anyways, next turn I'm gonna just grab myself Guzma and I will just go for the knockout against at least his Ninetales GX on the bench. Another Crystal Ray for like 100, of course, so yeah, I'm very close to be knocked out. It's my turn. And of course, right now I'm just gonna grab myself that Guzma. That should be enough for the knockout, 230. I wish I can go for that amount of the damage without taking a single damage counter back to my Golem, but I can't. Alright, so 230. So I took 5 damage counters back. And the 2 prize cards are Rescue Stretcher and a Ultra Ball. Okay, actually not bad. So he decided to promote that Octillery. That might means only one thing. He really wants to, okay, as expected, find that Floatstone and somehow, okay, Fill Blower for my Choice Band. Okay, 2 Floatstones already discarded for him. He can play technically Guzma and knocks out my Golem with his Glaceon. Okay, so that's even better. Alright, again, Sycamore for 7 should do the great job, I guess. If I can find him, of course. If not, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. I definitely need to promote this bad boy in the front. Come on, give me the supporter as a top deck. And as a top deck? Yeah, okay, it's a decent supporter card. Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably just want to get rid of all of my cards right here, so let's just play that Ultra Ball. For something like Tapu Koko, I do have another double Course Energy as well as the Choice Band, so those two cards I actually need very badly. And then I might be able to perform a miracle here, knocking out his Glaceon. Maybe not. 3, 4, 5, that's like 100. That's like 100. Yeah, I guess I can hit only for like 100. That's pretty much it. And again, he played 3 Guzmas. I decided to go with energy down to my Golem, just because I'm still hoping to find maybe a Guzma as a top deck. Alright, there is another Ninetales. I have Skyla option available, Crystal Ray for like 100. I wish it was for like a 70, but it's not. Just a Heavy Ball as a top deck, which will not help at all. And again, I'm gonna play that Skyla, which can actually help me to grab myself. Full Blower will not work, that is for sure, so I can go for Guzma. And I actually need to go for Guzma. Yeah, I actually did a tiny misplay that I didn't decide to attach another energy, 2 Lightning Energies to my Tapu Lele on the bench. Because right now I would have the knockout against his Glaceon anyways. But technically I can still win game. If the top deck card is going to be double Course Energy, this is going to be definitely good. Nope, it's a Full Blower. 160, yeah, that's still not enough. Let's do something like this. He didn't use his GX yet. Which means I can Heavy Rock him for like 100. Because I still didn't use my GX. But then I'm gonna lose my last Guzma. If he don't have energy available, he will not be able to retreat. But I definitely need to take another prize card here. And it's to be or not to be. I mean, I simply need to do that anyways. 200, I'm gonna take 5 damage counters back. It's all about that energy card. If he have that energy available, then obviously he is the winner. Looks like he have that energy available in his hand for the victory. Yep, there we go, as expected. So if there was a choice band, there might still be a chance to do something, but actually that energy misattachment to my Golem put me in a disadvantage, so I lost another game. So yeah, that's the GG, but still pretty cool deck to play as not a tier 1 deck. Alolan Golem-GX with that powerful attack that can hit for like 200 damage counters. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. If you have any questions, make sure to check comments below. So have a nice day till the next time, and goodbye.